welcome to episode 48 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the final two games in the Ligue season for you, at home to Brest and at home to Lens. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Brest is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Brest, and it is Yonk in goal. Back four is Valle, Riyad, Yoro and Santos. Skip behind Bischoff and Haraldson in midfield. Jonathan David on the left, Żegrova on the right, and Arezzo up front. So let's submit the team and go and give team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. We are in good form, so I'll agree with him. We will point the finger and say that. And let's get out there for the match and see if we can start the episode with a win. So let me get the league table up there so that you can see how things are going. And you can see it's massively important that we get a win. We can potentially catch Monaco today in second place, but we can also drop out of the top four entirely and be caught by Marseille if we don't win. So it is absolutely crucial that we pick up that 3 points. We've had the better of the opening half hour. Work ball into box and play for set pieces. We'll turn on. We'll demand more. And it is Diao to Gaspar. Old to Labasti. Żegrova's won it back for us. Skip to Bischoff. Riyad plays it into Bischoff. Yoro plays the ball out to the right for Żegrova, who's going to need some support. Gets it from Haraldson, who gets it back. It's played into Santos, who gives the ball away. But that's a terrible back pass. And Arezzo pounces and makes it Lille 1, Brest 0. So we have the lead. Now we need to make sure we keep hold of it. So we've got a throw in on the left. Valle to Bischoff. Valle gives the ball away. Cleared as far as Riyad. Valle to Riyad again. Into Skip. Plays the ball over the top, and the header from Jonathan David lands on the roof of the net. And the highlight comes to an end. So we are up to second as it stands. 1-0 at half time. Doing well. Can definitely find another gear. And let's have a look at potential substitutions. Żegrova needs to come off. So he'll be replaced by Gabriel Veron. And I'm also going to take Jonathan David off and bring on Ricardo Sotil. And I'm going to take Tom Bischoff off. In fact, I'm not. I'm going to take Haraldson off and bring on Aslani. And let's get out there for the second half. We've got 2 subs remaining, so I'll wait quite a long while before I use either of those. Bischoff plays it back to Riyad. Plays it left to Valle. Down the line for Sotil, who's dispossessed. Louis Jean finds Perozzo to Geffroy. Duluc, and Louis Jean clears it downfield. Yoro collects, finds Bischoff, and we can counter. It's played into Sotil, who finds Arezzo. Arezzo into Aslani, who hits the woodwork, and it's cleared away. And the highlight comes to an end. Good start to the second half. And it's now Valle with the throw in into Bischoff. Finds Aslani, back to Skip, who cuts in field. Shoots, but it's straight down the throat of Diao in the Brest goal. And it remains 1-0. So I'm not going to make any changes yet. 65 gone. I will demand more. We need another goal to make absolutely certain of the win. And we've got a free kick. 15 minutes from time. Bischoff stood over it. So it's going to be a left-footed clip into the area. And it's headed down for Veron, who screws his shot very well wide. And the highlight comes to an end. So 10 minutes to go. Yoro to Skip. Bischoff holds it up. Plays it back to Riyad. Riyad, square ball to Skip. Finds Aslani. Into Veron. His cross. And Arezzo is left with a tap in. And that should be 2-0. And it is. The goal is confirmed. And now I'm going to pause it there. We're going to make the last two changes. So I'm going to take off the yellow carded Santos and bring on Diakite. I'm going to take off Alex Valle, the left back, and bring on Angelino. And that is the last of our substitutions. We'll drop back to cautious to try and see the game out. We've done that. It finishes Lille 2, Brest 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and our final game of the Ligue season. And it is Lens at home that we're facing today. And the team for this one, Yonk in goal. Back four, Valle, Riyad, Yoro and Santos. Skip behind Bischoff and Aslani in midfield. Jonathan David on the left. Zagrova on the right. And Arezzo up front. So let's submit the team. And go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. I'm going to do that with no gesture at all this time. And that's gone down quite well. So let's get into the action and see if we can claim the 3 points and Champions League football. So we'll get the match underway. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. Bischoff over a free kick. Inside the first 2 minutes, he's picked out the back of the net. And it is Lille 1, Lens 0. So, perfect start. And now we need to know if we can build on it. We've got a corner. Arezzo with a ball in, headed away. Yoro down to Zagrova, who can't keep the shot down. And the highlight will come to an end. But it's a perfect start. And Witry for Lens plays it back. And then Tavares takes over to Witry. It's into Wahi, and in the back of the net. And Ali Wahi has the goal. It is 1-1. So we're going to demand more. And hopefully I can work out why we conceded. It looks like Chadi Riyad isn't playing well. So that's going to be my main focus at half-time. Ball over the top for Jonathan David. Has he managed to stay onside? Yes, he has. We've got the lead back. It's Lille 2, Lens 1. So we're back into second place in the league. And as it stands, heading for Champions League football. Samba with the goal kick to Medina. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Zagrova's taking it back for us. Skip plays it over the top for Santos, who crosses. Jonathan David puts it in the net. I think this is offside. I don't think this is going to count. But if it does, we'll take it. The referee's finger is in his ear. And it is offside, so I am right. It remains 2-1. Coming up to half an hour gone. And Chadi Riyad is going to be one of the players withdrawn. We will work the ball into the box. That's fine. And that is half time. So 2-1 up at the break. Good, but room for improvement. And let's make some changes. So Riyad's going to come off. And we'll bring on Gabia. And I'm also going to take off Zagrova and bring on Veron, I think. Or possibly Sotil. No, Veron it is. So we'll go with Veron. And let's get out there for the second half. We've got 3 subs remaining. And we've got a narrow lead to hold on to. So can we extend that in the second half? We certainly deserve to be ahead. Let's demand more. As Danso has it for Lons. Finds Samed. Moder to Tavares. Witry has it taken off him by Bischoff. Plays it out left to Jonathan David, who crosses it in. And Arezzo buries the opportunity. There is no cancelling this one out. It is Lille 3, Lon 1. And that should as good as sew up the win. I'm going to take Jonathan David off as my first change of the second half. And we will bring on Haraldson. And that leaves us with 2 more changes. Bischoff is going to be next for Yaziki. And my final change will be Alex Valle. And I'll bring on Bafode Diakite. Samba launches it forward. The header down finds Chamadeu. And Yaziki is in to win it back. Gabia to Yoro. Plays it into Aslani. Finds Santos. His ball infield is cut out by Chamadeu. And Wahi is in. Wahi shoots, but nowhere near finding the back of the net. As Yaziki has it. Plays it back into our own half. Gabia to Diakite. Yaziki to Skip. Back to Gabia. Finds Skip again. He's going forward this time. It's played out right to Santos. Veron on the right wing. Gets some space for the cross. And the header from Haraldson finds the back of the net. And with 88 minutes gone, it's Lille 4, Lons 1. So now we can go to cautious and just see the game out. And there is the full-time whistle. Full-time score, Lille 4, Lons 1. I'll be back in a moment to confirm the final league table of the season and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the final Ligue 1 table of the season then. As you can see, we finished in second place on 72 points, 15 points adrift of runaway winners Paris Saint-Germain, 2 points clear of Monaco in third, 3 points clear of fourth placed Marseille, and 5 points clear of the Europa League spots. So with that done, let's tell you what's coming up on the next episode, and it is going to be the Coupe de France final against Paris Saint-Germain. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.